So I know we've all had nightmares, and they are just so annoying. Anyways, let's just rank them from boring to, yeah, no, if I get a nightmare like this, just kill me on the spot, bro. Okay, so being chased, this one, I know we've all had nightmares about this. Me and you, we've all had nightmares about being chased, and they do get pretty scary. There's such a wide range of what you can be chased by, whether it's a monster or like a bear. I've gotten so many nightmares of getting chased by a bear. Being chased is actually pretty scary, especially for a nightmare. This would probably go A tier. I know most people have experienced this. It gets pretty scary since they're so immersed in a nightmare. So yeah, A tier. Tornadoes. This nightmare is so bad. I've gotten it so many times. When I get nightmares, it's almost always about tornadoes, and they're just the worst. I mean, I usually am able to survive it, but it still doesn't get rid of the fear of having that massive wind whirling monster start coming at you. Like, no one wants that. And so, it might be a little bit biased, but personally, I feel like tornadoes are just S tier. Like, this is just so scary. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. All you can do is hide, and there's nothing else. Although I've always wanted to see a tornado in real life. They do look pretty cool. But I'm still so scared of them. I can't. Being trapped in something. This one, it really just depends on the situation. I feel like there's this nightmare that I had once where I was stuck in this car with some of my family, but there was no one in the driver's seat, and it was just going really fast on an empty road, and at any moment it could crash. And so I had to take the wheel, but since I was like 7 years old at the time, I didn't know how to drive. And then we were going, right? We were near this grocery store. Car was about to run into it, but the last second, the night ran. So if you're trapped in like a vehicle, then yeah, that'd be pretty bad. But if you're just trapped in like a room, I feel like it's not as bad. Pretty easy to go through that. So this one would probably go like B tier. It really just depends on like the situation. Having your teeth fall out. This one just isn't bad at all. I mean, sure, it's pretty scary when you're actually in the nightmare. All your teeth are just gone. You can't eat anything. That's probably because of that candy. But it's just so boring compared to the other ones. This is like F tier. Get out of here, bro. Bugs. Yeah, bugs. I feel like this one just isn't that bad. That might just be because I'm not as afraid of bugs as like others, but like if you just have a dream about a spider, you could just kill the spider. It's not that bad. That is unless it's a supersized spider monster. Then in that case, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. The reason why bugs aren't that scary is because they're just so small. If they were like summer size, I'm out 1.3 seconds, bro. So if we're talking about big bugs and big scary bugs that crawl all over you, there's like a million bugs or something like that, this might be another S tier. If we're talking about just small little bugs and there's only a few, this is F tier, bro. I'm sorry, it's just not that bad. Being shot, I did not know this was a nightmare that people got. I feel like it would be pretty scary, but also be very quick. Like, what happens once the other person pulls the trigger? Is like the nightmare over? Or like, I feel like this would probably be C tier. I mean, it'd be pretty bad in real life, but since it's just a nightmare, I feel like it's not anywhere near as close as being as bad. So yeah, C tier. Next we have clowns. Really, clowns. This one just doesn't seem as scary because it's just a guy dressed up in a clown mask trying to act scary, which just isn't really that scary in my opinion. I don't know how people would get nightmares about this either, but I don't know, probably D tier. Bottom of the barrel. No one's getting scared of clowns anymore. Drowning or not being able to breathe. So for this one, I also include like someone choking you out that you're not able to breathe. This one is pretty bad, but it's just not that scary. Except for the aspect that you just can't breathe. Only thing is, it just ends pretty quickly, so it's only scary for like a few seconds at most. But this one, trying your hardest and nothing works, so this one's probably A tier. I know most of us have gone through this. This one's pretty bad. Test nightmares. Don't know how steady brain you have to be to have something like this, where I've like missed the due date for something, or just like I haven't turned it in. But this one, it isn't scary at all. It's just like annoying, I guess. So this one's another F tier. This one sucks. You should be getting scared. Monster nightmares. Okay, so this one I feel is really broad. Like, you could get monster nightmares about like so many things, but I feel like if you're having a monster nightmare, it's already pretty bad. There's nothing you could do about it. So this one, yeah, if you see two glowing eyes in the darkness, or you see the biggest monster ever, I'm just not doing that. That's another S tier. I'm out, bro. someone breaking into your house. So my friend recently just told me that he had a nightmare about this. I just don't see how this one is that scary. Sure, someone breaking your house is bad, but I feel like just compared to the other ones, there's something you could do about this. You could like fight back, and like the intruder, you could also just hide from them. So I feel like this one, yeah, it can get pretty bad. That intruder is like armed and ready to kill, bro. So this one, I'll put a B tier. This one, I feel like it's pretty bad if that intruder wants to kill you. I don't know like how motivated this guy is, but I feel like it can get pretty bad. Being naked in public. This isn't scary at all. Like, sure, it's embarrassing, but if you're having a nightmare about this, which I've never had, it just isn't scary. Just run indoors somewhere and like into the bathroom, or just like ask someone for clothes or something. Or just get arrested. I don't know. It's not scary. This one's another F tier. Yeah, this one sucks. Okay, so next up is falling. I mean, this one's pretty bad, but I feel like it just ends so quickly that it doesn't have much meaning when you're actually dreaming of it. Because these nightmares, falling does get pretty scary, but it does end just before you reach the ground. So this should probably go like, I was thinking B tier, but probably A tier now that I think about it. Now don't get me wrong, all these nightmares are pretty bad, but in my personal opinion, tornadoes and monsters are by far the worst. There's no competition. Anyways, if you watched this far and enjoy my content, consider subscribing and comment down below if you disagree with anything I said. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye.